Hi everyone, Beth Sager here today with a Lex Local, and I am in this beautiful shop called the Dragonfly Boutique with the owner, Mariel Capuzzi, and it's lovely in here.
Thank you.
So, what made you think you wanted to start a shop in town?
So I've always wanted to own something local where I was raising my kids.
Okay.
And my mom actually has a boutique in Florida for the last 10 years. And I kind of got the idea from that to head into the fashion side of it.
Okay.
Plus, I've always been complimented on how I pair things and style when I was working in the corporate segment of it. And I just got really excited about being really close to, my house and my kids and being part of the community where my daughter can walk to the store from her high school and...
That is nice.
Yeah, and then get a matcha, and so her friends will come and they shop and they hang out, and, it's kind of like a nice place for them to hang out, and mom and daughters come and shop, and it's just...
That is nice. I mean, it's very warm in here.
Yes.
Like, it's like a very warm atmosphere, I feel sort of. So, where do you source your clothes, etc. from?
So we do a lot of local things.
Okay.
For example, our candles are sourced from a local Lexington family. Most of our stuff is primarily women-based and owned. We have the Pink Bow, who does all of our sweatshirts and cups. We have Kaya, who does our freshwater pearls, all from Lexington. Patty G does our sterling silver line. We also have Lisa Libretto. We have all of her art. Palmyra, we have more of her art. And then the rest of the clothes that you see all come from either Spain, Italy, Australia, New Zealand. We have some vendors out in LA and then some vendors out in Miami.
Wow. Mm-hmm. So all over the world.
Yeah.
What makes you choose what you choose? Like, is that just is that a talent?
No, I really wish it was. I'd probably do a little bit better. I go with things that I notice people are either wearing, or I do follow the fashion trends, but I feel like styling is something that's very personal. Mm-hmm. And just because it's the latest trend doesn't mean that it's something everybody's comfortable wearing. So I go with, colors that are very popular for New England, and then some rare items that are just unique for different personalities.
Okay.
There's ways to mix and match, age group clothing so that you can still feel comfortable in it. And then there's colors that you can also mix and match that would just create your unique style. It's just a matter of what everybody's comfortable wearing.
So when people come in here, do you help them mix and match?
Yeah.
Or
some people will walk by and they already know what they want and they know how to grab it. There are other people who are a little hesitant. They'll say, would you mind helping? And I'm like, of course. I always ask if they need help. But I notice that some people like to be left alone. Mm-hmm. They don't always know until they're trying something. And so when they try something on, they'll be like, is this right? Am I wearing it correctly? And that's where I'm like, okay, this is good. Or they picked the wrong size. I've had a lot of women start to buy large. And then I'm like, you really are a medium. Just give it a try. So it takes a minute for them to build the confidence. But then they leave here feeling so much better because they've been shopping the wrong size. Or they're buying clothes that they thought should be for their age group when they could still look amazing in an outfit. And just the idea of dressing up builds your confidence. So then they see themselves in this new outfit they would never pick out. And they're like, I'm kind of loving this.
Oh, yeah, that is nice.
And then they go home and they'll text me and they're like, my husband loved this so much he took me out to dinner. So
that is a nice compliment.
Yes.
That is a nice compliment.
And that's what I like about it. They leave feeling better. And that's what this whole idea of the boutique was to build a community of women, to help build the self-confidence, really bring women businesses on together and kind of create a little hub where these events take place, where we just kind of communicate and talk with different women you don't normally would talk to if you were in town grabbing coffee.
Gotcha. So, tell me about those events. You were just mentioning sort of your Thursday night soirees.
So we help support women in business, especially local. So we do any events from launching a new business for a local Lexington mom, or we'll, we just had Lisa Libretto do the art show that we did. We are doing workshops from anything that is a therapist coming into talking to potentially learning about the market. Anything that could be either fun like Reiki or tarot card reading, learning to read your tarot card, anything that's fun, entertaining, but that also builds community of women from different sectors of Lexington that want to come in and just have something in common. But they wouldn't normally know that because they don't we seem to not really talk too much in this town about like each other or anything personal. We're slightly distant. So.
Right. Yeah. No, it would be interesting to see like who showed up for the tarot card reading. Right?
Yes. Right.
Who believes in psychics?
Well, I actually have a lot of people who'd be interested in coming in, which I thought was really weird. I was like, this is great. I'm like, I'm all for it.
Yeah.
So I started bringing in tarot cards on the like fun ones, like Alice in Wonderland, the Omen, and they started flying off the shelves.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, so people actually buy the...
Yeah. And they gift them, and they think it's fun. And
yeah, that is fun.
Yeah.
That is fun.
I mean, it doesn't have to be true.
Right,
But
like,
Yeah.
no, everything is fun.
I think we all need some sort of fun or something hopeful, even if it's...
Right. No, it's true. So what else do you want to talk about the store?
So a lot of people ask me if the Dragonfly was a Gilmore Girls show.
Oh.
Because she named it the Dragonfly Inn.
Right.
Lorelai.
Yeah.
And as much as I love the show, it's kind of like growing up with the show. That's kind of what I also wanted to be, like a local community resident that has a local shop, and then you kind of get to talk to everybody and everybody knows who you are. Not that part of it, but the community building of it.
Right, yeah.
And I've always wanted to do that. And unfortunately for me, I lost both my brothers and my dad.
Oof.
And so when I thought about what we would call the store, we were trying to stick with something like that could be fun. But then I've always had a thing for dragonflies because of that. Mm-hmm. And dragonflies in Asian cultures are said to be the souls of loved ones past.
Oh.
And so I figured Dragonfly would be a really nice like tribute to both my brothers and my dad. Mm. And so that's kind of what
And you're wearing a dragonfly.
I am. This was actually a gift from my mom.
Ah, I like it.
Yep.
It's very pretty.
She had it made specifically for when I had the store.
Oh, wow.
And I do wear all of my stuff from my vendors, too. This is from Beaded by Gina. I have some stuff made that my cup is from Pink Bow.
Nice. Nice. No, there's a lot of great stuff here. So, yeah, I just browsed the store. And I hate shopping, but this was kind of fun. So you have a lot of interesting things to grab people's attention, which I like about that. So.
Variety. And you have to dig through it and do multiple laps.
Right, you do have to. Yeah, I just realized, like, those gnome cups, I hadn't seen those the first time go around. So, well, thank you for your time.
Thank you for having me.
So, this was great.
Okay.